I take walks after work. It's about a 2 or 3 mile walk. It helps clear my mind, and I've been doing this for so long that I basically remember every bump on this trail. Work was extra rough today, and I wanted to stay a bit longer. It was getting dark fast, so I decided to go home. I was heading back when I heard her.
Hello?
It sounded a little further into the trail. I quickly replied without thinking. Yeah? Like it was a normal conversation. I still don't get why I did it. I just felt the need to respond. That was the trigger. Because right after that, the voice wasn't coming from further into the trail anymore. The next time I heard it, it was behind me.
Hello?
I quickly looked around. Nothing there. There was no one on the trail. I slowed down, trying to listen to anything else. Nothing.
Hello?
It was still coming from behind me. That same tone, trying to catch my attention. That's when I started walking faster. I didn't care about the uneven trail. I just wanted to get out. I look around again. I could see her from afar, between the trees, watching. I could barely make a silhouette. It was in the shape of a woman. She had long hair, and her clothes looked like dried leaves. I stepped back. She didn't even move. But the space between us didn't change. It didn't matter how far or how fast I walked. She stayed in the same distance. I ran. Didn't think about where I was going. All I had in my mind was to get out of there. Branches catching my arms. The ground was uneven. I almost went down a couple of times. And every few seconds,
Hello?
the voice no longer coming from behind me. It was coming from beside me. Like someone whispering into my ear. I kept going until I saw the road. Lights from the cars passing through. The moment I stepped out, the voice stopped. I couldn't hear it anymore. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just losing my mind. So I looked back to the trail. And I saw her from the edge. Long black hair. But her form was different this time. I quickly got into the car and drove home. I still take my walks after work. I guess there are things I just can't let go. But I made sure not to go near the trail anymore. Parks are the better choice. It has more people. A lot safer than the trail I used to go to. I parked my car and I was preparing for my walk. When I got out, from the corner of my eye, I saw it again. In the far side of the parking lot. I turned my head to get a better look. It wasn't her. Just some random woman in a dress. Had a good walk. I was going back to my car when I was passing a couple of people. And I saw her or it. There's no way I'd forget.
Hello?
That thing followed me.
Hello?
It's been weeks. I haven't been out of my house. Barely ate or slept. I keep hearing it.
Hello? Hello?
I don't know what it wants. I don't know what to do.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Tom was the one who pointed it out. We were going through photos from a concert we went to. Just sitting there and just scrolling. He stopped on one and zoomed in. Who's this dude? I thought he was just messing with me. I looked at the photo and... Who? He handed me the phone. The one behind you. I zoomed in. There was someone there. Blending in with the crowd, or maybe not. He was wearing tattered clothes, like the ones you see from RPGs. I don't remember anyone like that during the concert. I zoomed in a bit more. His face didn't look right. I couldn't really make it out. I was messing with the photo when his expression changed. He looked angry. I stopped. Didn't move my hand, I just stared at it. I zoomed out and back in. His expression changed again. I handed it to Tom. Do you see that? Tom looked at it and said, "See what?" I didn't explain. I just took the phone back, zoomed in again, and he was smiling now. He just kept on scrolling to different images. And I was just zoning out. Wasn't paying attention anymore. After seeing what that was, who wouldn't? When Tom left, I checked the photos again. I just can't stop thinking about it. I zoomed in. His expression changes. I checked another one from a different angle. He was there too. I was running out of excuses, trying to explain what I was seeing. So I thought, maybe my phone was just glitching out on me. I printed one out to check. Not even sure what I was expecting to see. I held it closer to the light. All of my friends were there. The crowd looked the same. I looked closer, focused on the same spot where it shows up. He was there, faint and easy to miss if you weren't looking. I stared at it. Didn't move, didn't blink. His expression changed again. I almost dropped the photo but caught it in the air. I looked at it even closer. In the same spot. His expression was different. I just left it on the table. Didn't touch it again. And I tried not to think about it. Didn't open my photos. Didn't zoom in. Every time I thought about checking it, I just stopped myself. It was starting to get to me. It's stuck in my head. Like I was being consumed every time I looked at it. I'm starting to lose track of time. Sometimes I catch myself just staring blankly into it. Screw it. I'm done. I'll find out for myself what this is about. I took my phone and opened my camera. Took a photo of myself. I wanted to see if that thing would show up again. Or am I just really going crazy? I checked the photo. It's a picture of myself sitting like I am now. But there is something clearly wrong with this. In the photo, my expression is way different than when I took it. I tried zooming in like before to see if I could see that man behind. Nothing. But my neck, it twisted before my eyes. I checked my neck and it was fine. Looking back at my twisted neck in the photo, I zoomed out. And there he was. Behind me. This is the closest I've seen him. He was moving. Walking forward on a still image. Getting closer and closer. I threw my phone away. Stepped on it a few times. I hear the glass crack under my feet. I've been avoiding photos for a while now. At least, those with me in it. I still can't shake that feeling that it's there. But I know I'll be fine. Right? I wasn't planning on staying long. Just needed to see it again. The house. It's been, what, 20 years? Something like that. We left when I was a kid. My dad told me he got a better job in the city. My mom was silent the entire time, and I remember my dad keeps saying that this is for the better. That's what I grew up believing. They both passed on, and I wanted to connect with my past. Coming back, the town looked good. Livelier than I remembered, honestly. There were more people, more traffic. The streets were busier, full of new shops and modern buildings. The town kept moving forward while I was gone, which is a good thing. Stopped by a convenience store to grab some stuff before heading to the house. The place was packed. People are just going about their day. I was heading to the counter when I saw him. An older man. Maybe around the same age as my dad would have been, if he were still alive. He stopped when he saw me. Leo? He called my name like he couldn't believe his eyes. He walked over, looking me up and down. What are you doing here? Why are you back? I tried to tell him I was just visiting the old place. He didn't even let me finish. You shouldn't be here, Leo. You really shouldn't be here. He asked me a couple of times what I was doing there. His voice was shaking. Then, before I could answer, he just ran. I drove the rest of the way to my property. The neighborhood was fine. Upbeat, modern. People were out mowing their lawns, kids playing. But then I saw our gate. It was like stepping into a different world. Everything around the property was new. Houses, paved roads. But inside our fence, it felt like it was stuck to the day we left it. The same rusted swing set, the same weeds from 20 years ago. It was like time had just stopped inside our property. And the house, it was massive. I don't know why I remembered it being smaller. Maybe I just forgot about it. But seeing it now, it's huge. The porch was wide and dark, looking over the yard like it was trying to take up the whole place. It was exactly I always remembered, but I don't know, it felt different. My memory about this place is totally different. I walked inside. The air didn't smell old. It smelled like my childhood. Mom's cooking, dad's old cigarette. It smelled fresh, if that makes sense. Like 20 years did not pass by. I walked through the hallways. They felt so much longer than I remembered. I kept walking toward my old room, but the hallway seemed to go on forever. I am starting to remember things now. Memories of the woods beyond the fence. Something followed me home when I was 6. I didn't think of anything of it back then. I just remember playing a lot down by the basement. I remember the way my dad looked at me that night. The way that we didn't even pack anything. He just grabbed me and my mom and ran for the car. The neighbors were all standing on the sidewalk, watching. They weren't saying goodbye. They just had this concerned look. I tried leaving this place a couple of hours ago. I went to the front door and opened it, but I couldn't step out. I can see the street. I can see the cars and the people living their normal lives, but I can't reach them. I like looking through a photograph of a world I'm no longer part of. And Dad's voice is the only thing I can hear now. What he whispered that night. Don't ever come back. He didn't get a better job. They left everything just for me to be safe, and I just walked right back in. I hear the house shaking. I know it's there. Under the kitchen. The basement door. I don't need to see it. I can feel it. I feel it welcoming me back. It's been waiting. It knows. And it's delighted that I went back on my own.